and started pulling them off the shelves at random. Harry wandered, wandered over to the restrict section. He had been wondering for a while if Final wasn't somewhere in there. Unfortunately, you needed a specially signed note from one of the teachers to look in any of the restrict books, and he knew he'd never get one. These were the books containing powerful dark magic never taught at Hogwarts and only read by older students studying advanced defense against the dark arts. What are you looking for, boy? Nothing, said Harry. Madame Peace, the library, brandished a fiddle. Duster, oh, him. You'd better get out then. Go on, out. Wishing he'd been at least prepared, thinking out some story, Harry left it already. He, Ron, and Hermione had already agreed that they'd better not ask Madame Peace where they could find Fleming. They were sure she'd be able to tell them, but they couldn't risk not hearing what they were up to. Harry waited outside in the corridor to see if the other two had found anything, but he wasn't very hopeful. They had been looking for a fortnight. A fortnight?
Uhum.
Como assim?
15 dias.
Fortnite significa 15 dias. O jogo Fortnite significa 15 dias.
É, só descobriste isso agora?
E dura 15 dias a acabar?
É,
Pode-se acabar o jogo em 15 dias?
to be honest, eu não faço nenhuma ideia do que se chama Fortnite.
Mas pode-se, não devia ser quarto, portanto 14.
Yeah, eu não sei disso. Não tão
They
denso.
were looking for a fortnight after all. But as they only had odd moments between lessons, it wasn't surprising they found nothing. Como assim? Only had odd moments.
Como assim? Como assim?
O que é que significa? Momentos estranhos?
Uhum.
Entendi. What they really needed was a nice long surgery up Madame Pince breathing down their necks. 5 minutes later, Ron and Hermione joined him, shaking their heads. They went off to lunch. You will keep looking while I'm away, won't you? Said Hermione. And send me a note if you find anything. And you could ask your parents if they know who Flamel is, said Ron. It would be safe to ask them. It would be safe to ask them. Very safe as they are both dentists, said Hermione. Once the holidays had started, Ron and Harry were having too good a time to think much about final. They had the dormitory to themselves, and the common room was far emptier than usual, so they were able to get the good armchairs by the fire. They sat by the hour eating anything they could stay on the toasting fork, bread, crumpets, marshmallows, and plotting ways of getting Malfoy expelled, which were fun to talk about if they wouldn't work. Ron also started teaching Harry wizard chess. This was exactly like Muggle chess, except that the figures were alive, which made it look like directions drops in battle. Ron's set was very old and battered, like everything else he owned. It had once belonged to someone else in his family, in his case, his grandfather. Whoever old chessmen weren't, so better off. Ron knew them so well he never had trouble getting them to do what he wanted. Harry played with chessmen Seamus Finnegan had lent him as they didn't trust me once he wasn't a very good player, as they kept shouting at him pizza Don't send me there, can't you see? Send me, I can afford to do. Estás a ouvir?
Uhum.
Os xadrez dos feiticeiros, as figuras estão vivas, portanto, tipo, eles estão-se a matar e tu vês, eles a ficarem sem cabeça.
Isso é o filme.
Isso. Mas isso é na vida real, eles estão a jogar num tabuleiro pequenino. Isso foi uma armadilha que criaram para quem quiser jogar, tem que jogar em cima das figuras. Isto é um jogo para crianças.
Isso seria giro de jogar.
On Christmas Eve, Harry went to bed looking forward to next day for the food and the fun, but not expecting any presents at all. When he woke up early next morning, Whoever the first thing he saw was a small pile of packages at the foot of his bed. "Happy Christmas," said Ron, sleepily, as Harry scrambled out of the bed and pulled on his dressing gown. "You too," said Harry. "Will you look at this? I've got some presents." "What did you expect?" "Come up here. Will you look at this? I've got some. What did you expect?" "Turnips," said Ron, turning to his own pile, which was a lot bigger than Harry's. Harry picked up the top parcel. It was wrapped in brown paper and the final present was to Harry from Hagrid. Inside was a roughly cut wooden. O que é isto? O que é isto?
O que é que
Esta
é?
frase.
Hum.
Que raio de jogo é esse?
Inside roughly cut wooden foot.
Uhum.
É tipo uma foot, uma flauta mal feita. Tipo,
Uma quê?
uma flauta que está um bocado mal feita. Tipo, feita à maneira caseira. Tipo, foi feita. O gajo cortou um pau e fez uma flauta a partir de um
A
pau.
second very small parcel. "We received your message and enclose your Christmas present from Uncle Venom and Aunt Petunia to you." Que é isto?
Sei lá. Espera o quê?
Sellotaped
Sellotape. Não faço a mínima.
to the
Pesquisa.
note was sellotaped to the note was a 50p pence.
50 quê?
Lê.
Pence piece. Yeah, não sei. British people, am I right?
Ron was fascinated by the 50 pence. Será uma nota de 50?
Não é nota de 50. Pence.
Weird, he said.
Yeah.
What a shape. This is money.
Um pouquinho.
You can keep it,
Okay.
said Harry, laughing at how pleased Ron was. "Harry and my aunt and uncle." "So, who sent this?" "I think I know who's that one's from," said Ron, going a bit deeper into "My mom. I told her you didn't expect any presents and oh no, she's made your Weasley jumper." Harry had torn open the parcel to find the thing. Hand knit sweater under a queen and a large box of homemade food. "Every year she makes us a jumper," said Ron, unwrapping his own. "And mine's always
What the
merry."
fuck?
"That's really nice of her," said Harry, trying to fudge, which was very tasty. His next present was also contained sweets, a large box of chocolate frogs from Hermione. This left only one parcel. Harry picked it up and felt it. It was very light. He unwrapped it. Something fluid and silvery gray went sliding to the floor. Wait, Ron gasped. "I've heard of those." "I've heard of those," standing up in a hushed voice, dropping the box of every feather into the moonlight. "If that's what I think it is, they're really rare and really valuable. What is it?" Harry picked the shining silvery cloth off the floor. It was strange to the touch, like water woven into material. "It's an invisible cloak. It's an invisibility. Invisible. Invisible. Invisibility. Invisibility.
Como é?
É assim que se diz, invisibility. Parece um indiano. Invisibility. Invisibility cloak.
Invisibility.
It is an invisibility. Não consigo dizer, ajuda.
Invisibility.
It was an invisibility cloak, said Ron, a look of irony in his face. "I'm sure it is. Try it on." Harry threw the cloak around his shoulders and Ron gave it a help. "It is. Look down." Harry looked down at his feet, but they had gone. He dashed to the mirror. Sure enough, his reflection looked back at him. Just his head, suspended in mid-air, his body completely invisible. He pulled the cloak over his head and his reflection vanished completely. There's a note, said Ron suddenly. A note fell out of it. Harry pulled off the cloak and seized the letter. Written in the narrow, loopy writing he had never seen before were the following words. Your father left this in my possession. Your father left this in my possession before he died. It is time it was returned to you. Use it well. A very Merry Christmas to you. Oh meu Deus, eu não tô lembrar quem foi. Your father left this in my possession before he died. It is time it was returned to you. Use it well. A very Merry Christmas to you. Quem é que achas que é?
Sei lá.
Será o Dumbledore? There was no signature. Harry stared at the note. Ron was denying the cloak. I'd give anything for one of these, he said. Anything. What's the matter? Nothing, said Harry. It felt very strange. Who had sent the cloak? Had it really one belonged to his father? Before he could say or think anything else, the dormitory door was flung open and Fred and George quickly bounded in. Harry stuffed the cloak quickly out of sight. He didn't feel like staring at anyone else. Merry Christmas! Hey, look, Harry got a Weasley jumper too. Fred and George were wearing blue jumpers, one with a large yellow F on it, the other with a large yellow G. Podes calar-te e tirar o som?
Sim, sim. Já tá. Posso falar uma coisa? Não estou. Acho que sim.
Tira o som!
O que tem? O que tem? Está sempre confusão.
Bailey! Bailey! Tu estavas a fazer uma questão que não estava percebendo, filha? Vem aqui! Vem aqui!
Ok.
Quantas páginas é que eu já li? Eu comecei na 153 hoje. Ouviste?
Yeah.
Vou na 217. Pois?
Então,
Quantas páginas é que já li?
eu não vou fazer a minha conta. É aquilo, hein? Bailey, get out of the way. Please. I'm begging you. I got this, I guess. No.
Só li 64.
Here, bro. Stop bothering me, please. Oh my god, bro. Okay.
Harry's is better than ours, so said Fred, holding Harry's jumper. She always makes more of an effort for my family. Why aren't you wearing yours, Ron? George demanded. Come on, get it on. They're lovely and boring. I hate Maron. Then. Maron é que cor?
Que?
Maron.
Deve ser amarelo porque deve ser tipo marrom.
Não, está aqui escrito yellow. Yellow
Sim, mas
é
deve ser se calhar outra palavra.
Mas a dele é Maron.
Nós também temos outras
Ron.
palavras para
You haven't got a letter on yours.
cenas. Oh my god. Não sei de como. Nice. Cadê? Isso?
P for perfect. Get it on,
Ok.
Percy, come on. We're all wearing ours. Even Harry got one. I don't want.
Easy.
And you're not sitting with the book. It's the most. It's the most.
Eu não vou cantar.
Não sabes o que é que falta?
Sei.
É o quê?
Wonderful time of the year.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
What is this? Hell yeah.
Never had. Queres dizer este? Faz.
É.
Harry had never in all his life had such a Christmas dinner. 100 fat roast turkey, mountains of roast boiled potatoes, potatoes of some psychopathies. Psychopathies. This fantastic purpose was nothing like the perfect microphone with their little plastic toys and their plastic things. Harry pulls a wizard's castle with flash. Everything is just bang to went off with the castle.
Oops. Ok.
O que isto significa? Daqui. Harry pulled a wizard's. Isto é o quê? Cracker.
Cracker. Não lembro.
A wizard's cracker with Fred, and it didn't just bang, it went off with a blast like a cannon.
É um daqueles mini explosivos. Assim, não sei.
And engulfed them all in one cloud
Gold.
blossom and gold. Viste o paciente que eu mandei hoje lá para o grupo? O burro.
Eu vou ver.
Oh. The white mice had disappeared, and Harry had a nasty feeling they were going to end up as Mr. Snorri's Christmas dinner. O que é white mice?
White mice. Ratos brancos.
Isso não é mouse?
Sim, mice e mouse.
Mas eu não estou a perceber o que é que eles
Totalmente.
estão a referir. Vê lá se estão-se a referir ao Hagrid. Tipo, aqui é que estão a dizer, mas lê. When Harry finally left the table.
He was laden down with a stack of things out of the crackers, including a pack of non-explodable marshmallows, including a grow your own words kit and his own new wizard chess set. The white mice
É mesmo literalmente um rato branco.
The
Porque a
white
Mrs.
mice
Norris é uma gata.
disappeared, and Harry has a feeling they were going to end up in Mrs. Norris' Christmas dinner.
Harry and the Weasleys spends a happy afternoon having a furious snowball fight in the grounds. Then, cold, wet, and gasping for breath, they return to the fire in the Gryffindor common room, where Harry broke in his new chess set by losing spectacularly to Ron. He suspected he wouldn't have lost so badly if Percy hadn't tried to help me so much. Que é? Como assim? He wouldn't have lost so badly. Ele não teria perdido por tanto?
Yeah.
O que é que isso significa?
No idea. To be honest with you.
Ele não teria perdido por tanto, ou seja, tinha perdido. Ele não teria perdido por tanto, ou seja, o que ele está a dizer é que o outro não o ajudou. After a tea of turkey sandwich, crumpets and Christmas cake, everyone felt too full and sleepy to do much before bed, except sit and watch Percy chase Fred and George all over Gryffindor Tower because they'd stolen his perfect badge. It had been Harry's best Christmas day ever, yet something had been nagging at the neck of his mind all day. Not until... Nagging. Nagging. Not... Já tinhas visto isto?
Nagging, yeah. Estava tipo.
Não, nagging at the back of his mind. Tipo,
Sim, imagina. Estava chateado.
sim.
What station is this?
Ei, já me falta bem poucas folhas. Falta-me 100 folhas. 110 folhas. E eu vou... Pois, vai-me só faltar 100 folhas, porque eu vou parar daqui a nada. Daqui a 10 folhas eu paro.